Hey, I'm now going to show you how to beat Platoon, a game so popular, Oliver Stone decided to make a video based off of it. Or the other way around. The fourth and final stage is what gives people the most trouble, mainly because there is a compass that is absolutely useless. The hard thing about this stage is that you can only tolerate 4 wounds, and after the 5th wound, it's game over. Things you'd want to avoid. First of all, you'll see a bullet shooting from you at the side. It will not hit you as long as you're at the lowest point of the screen, which is where you always start at each screen you enter. However, if you do move up a little bit, even just a little bit, it will hit you. Another thing, don't touch those barbed wires, they will hurt you. Also, see those little rocks? Those aren't rocks, they're explosives. Don't touch them. But surprisingly, touching enemy bad guys will not hurt you. If you do manage to get to the other side before shooting all 5, but they stop coming, and you don't have to actually shoot all of them. But the real question is, where do you go, left or right? Even though they look identical, I assure you, they are not. One of them is better than the other. Unfortunately, there's no way of telling which way is the right way to go. So let me start off by telling you that do not go right on the first screen. Let's see what happens if you turn left again. Look familiar? That's because you're just at this screen a few moments ago. That's right, you went in a circle. Which means that going left at your second screen will not help you progress any further in the game. So that could only mean you go right. So I'm just gonna speed things up. At around your 9th screen, you'll see this, in which you must make another decision. But which way do you go, left or right? We all know this is the screen you're trying to get to. These are the results. This means by going left, you'll reach there by the 18th screen, while going right, you'll reach there by the 15th screen. So it's obvious which way you want to go. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So then after the 14th screen, you'll come across this. Your gun has now become a grenade launcher. Oh, by the way, if you're low on ammunition before this point, or have run out of bullets, don't worry, as they'll give you just enough to finish this boss. Now let's take a closer view of what his attack looks like. Whenever he launches a grenade, it only shoots directly in the middle, and doesn't shoot as often as the other bullets. So I found the best thing to do is to move in an L or J shape, like this. So when you go to the middle, be sure not to go too high up, as you might get shot. And when you go off to the side, wait until he launches those 3 bullets, then head for the middle. Your grenades can hit any part of the building, however, in order for the 5th and final grenade to count, it has to land directly on the guy. And all your work has finally paid off. I'm just kidding, the ending's not that bad. I'll let you discover the ending for yourself. If you want to avoid this, here are some strategies I found useful. To back up things a bit, what happens if you did go right at the beginning? You'll end up with this, and these would be the results. None of them are actually any good. Then the route you want to keep in mind is left, right, right. And now you know how to beat Platoon.